What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Atlas. I'm just coming through to do hopefully a quick video about the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna thing. I was not gonna do a video about it because so many people have different opinions, but B.SCOTT kind of wanted video responses, or responses rather, from their own from people's own personal experiences. So I'm gonna speak on my personal experience. And yes, I'm putting a little bit of my business out there, but I want to speak on my personal experience, and just so you can see maybe, where I'm coming from with it. You may or may not agree with it or whatever, but that's cool. Well, firstly, before I really get into it, no, it's not right for him to put his hands on her and beat her ass like that. No, it is not right. It's not right for anybody to put their hands on anybody. And clearly he did it, or he wouldn't have turned himself in. But then I don't know everything, so whatever. Okay, my personal experience. I feel like you should see everything from all points. Because, okay, I've been in a situation in the past where there was, quote unquote, domestic abuse, I guess, if that's what you call it. In my past, I was in a relationship with someone, and they straight put their hands on me on more than one occasion. I didn't. You can call me stupid. I don't really care. That's fine. It was in the past. I didn't leave the situation. It was not right. Let me see how I can put it. Okay. The first occurrence, it was over some real stupid stuff. For real. And this is just my opinion, whatever. It was always over some stupid stuff that was not worthy of anyone putting their hands on anyone. Okay? First time, I got punched in my motherfucking eye. Just like, straight like that. Bah! Punched in my eye. My first reaction was to get that motherfucker back. What I did was, grabbed her. Yes, it's two females too. So, maybe people think it's different. But if the police were to come, they're going to look at me as the more mannish person, and I'm going to get in trouble. Anyway, so what I did was grab them, and I slammed them up against the wall. I did something like this. Like I was going to smack them. I stopped myself because I know me, I know my temper, and I know if I let that part of me come out, it's just not a good look. Just trust me, I've been there. So, what I did, I chose to walk away. It happened more than once. Several times after that it happened. I was pushed. Whatever. Food was thrown at me. My property was broken. Things of that nature. It happened. Okay? Now, my position on it, or my view on it, or my take on it, whatever you want to call it, is how much should one person put up with before they decide to snap? So that's kind of where my mind is on it. Like, now we don't know the true situation. I believe, yes, you can read all the articles, you may have like real information, but I just truly believe that those two are the only people that truly know what really ensued that day. So how do we know that maybe before that day, maybe Rihanna was putting her hands on him all the time? Maybe it was 100 times before that one time, and Chris Brown walked away. How do we know that? How do we know that that did not happen? He walked away 100 times, but it's just this one time. Maybe he got fed up and said, you know what, fuck this. Now, granted, I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying I try to see things from all points, because you don't really know. So how do we know that he didn't walk away 100 times, but this time he was just like, that's it? And the reason I see it that way is because how many times could I personally stay in that situation and let someone keep putting their hands on me without me coming back? You know what? Fuck this. You're not going to keep fucking around with me. That's all I'm trying to say, just to see different points of view. Now, granted, I did not react that way, each time. Oh, believe me, I wanted to. Believe me, okay? I really wanted to. But I didn't. Because, like I said, I know me. He should have known him. He should have known, hey, if I get mad, I can get to this point. So he should have known better. But who's to say that, not provoked, but who's to say that, you know, maybe things happened before and he did walk away, but this time he didn't. So, that's just my personal opinion. You know, you can agree or not, and like I said, I'm not condoning it in any way. It's not right for him to have hit her. It's not right for her to have hit him if that's what happened. You know, clearly he hit her. Like, clearly. He beat her and bit her, whatever. Clearly. But who's to say that she hasn't hit him in the past? It wasn't right for her to do that too, if she did that. You know, I just kind of think of it like this, and this kind of helps me. For one, I know myself, and I know if I get to that point, I kind of, for lack of a better way of putting it, I kind of black out. And I've been in that situation, and I beat somebody's ass. We weren't in a relationship, but they put their hands on me. It was not the same situation. It was a different situation. But they put their hands on me, and I feel like I blacked out for a second. Fortunately, I came back to my senses, and I'm like, no, just get up, walk away. It's not worth it. It's just not. Because I would be the one that would be in jail. But, yeah, it's not right. And the thing that I try to think about is, say you have a child, and they have a play date at your house, and the kids are playing, they're playing everything, and your child hauls off and smacks the other kid. You're going to say, why did you do that? You don't put your hands on anyone else. Don't do that. Why would you do that? And they're going to say, kids, you know, they're going to say something like, well, I got frustrated, or they wouldn't let me play with their toy, or they wouldn't listen to me. You're going to tell them it's not right for you to put your hands on anyone without their permission. That's what you're going to tell them. So why is it as adults, it's okay for us to put our hands on each other? It's not right for anybody to put their hands on anybody. So that's my point. That's my take on it. You know, I'm not taking anyone's side because I don't know them. You know, I can't say, oh, she was wrong, he was wrong. Like, I can't do that, you know, because I don't know them. I don't know the full situation, whatever. But, yeah, that's my whole point. That's my whole view on it. Like, one, how long can someone take something from someone before they retaliate? Which, like I said before, I'm not saying that that's a situation. But, you know, how long? Two, if you tell your kids not to put their hands on anybody, or if you tell your little cousins, your nieces, your nephews, whoever, if you tell them don't put your hands on anyone, why is it okay for you to put your hands on anyone? It's not. Don't put your hands on me, I won't put my hands on you. It's just that simple. So that's just my take on it, and from my personal experience. So I mean, you know, that's just how I see it. So agree or don't, you know, it's a free world. But I don't condone domestic violence from anyone. No one. It's not right. It's just wrong. Like, what are you doing that for? Like, you shouldn't even let it get to that point. You walk away. And I've learned that if I feel like I'm getting so upset that I want to put my hands on someone, I think to myself, as an adult, I use my brain and say, hey, that's not right. Walk away, take a breather, chill the hell out, come back, regroup, get shit together. Because it's pointless, it's worthless. Okay? So that's just my little 2 cents, and that's my experience. And on that note, this is Atlas, this is Don't Be Afraid to Think TV, and I'm out.